Hello dears, good morning and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. And today finally we came back to our favorite Levante beach promenade, and even right now early in the morning at 9:30 there's already a lot of people having a lovely walk while it's still not so hot. Today we'll be talking about several important news for Benidorm and Spain, so make sure you stay tuned up until the end and subscribe if you still did not do so for more interesting videos. First of all, let's talk about the situation in Benidorm in June in terms of tourism, what is actually going on, and the future big celebrations. You all know that we are not in summer just yet. However, on the 23rd, on the night of 23rd of June, it's when we will officially welcome the summer here in Spain and a lot of other countries in general in the world. Here we celebrate the night of San Juan, which is Saint John's night. Amazing tradition in Spain, which is when we need to go to the sea, have a little dive in or just a tiny swim, or at least go a little bit with the bare feet, jump over the waves, and it's supposed to bring a good luck for the rest of the year. And all the bad and negative things to simply vanish and go away. Also, we used to do bonfires. However, right now it's been forbidden on a lot of the beach areas. So the only thing left is to listen to some music, have some fun, have some swim, enjoy the time on the beach, which is what a lot of people will be doing. Will Benidorm be celebrating it? The answer is sadly no. Benidorm is not celebrating St. John's Night for quite a few years already in a row, simply because they want to avoid maxifications on the beach area. They want to avoid people making bonfires and littering on the beach. So they've decided there's not going to be any kind of celebration here. But if you'll be coming to Benidorm, it does not mean that you won't be able to join this celebration, because right there at the end of the Poniente Beach, there is the old town and then the Poniente Beach, which is La Cala of Finestrat Beach. Last year we filmed it for you guys, and this year it's going to be even bigger, the party and the celebration of the summer. On the 23rd of June, on Friday, starting from 5:30 in the evening, there's going to be a lot of people on the beach, which is why there's going to be a Zumba session, so like a dancing session. There's going to be a mini disco for children. There's going to be live and direct music and a DJ out there, as well as mobile disco, like the one that moves around, probably like on top of a bus or something like this. And there's going to be people from all different areas gathered out there. Usually what Spanish here do, and not only Spanish must say, what we do is we take some big towel or something, like a big cloth, tissue, some anything that we have of big dimensions. We put it on the beach in a greatest position, in the best location ever, so that we would see the music, the DJ, and be close to the beach as well, close to the sea. And we bring a lot of food with us, some drinks. Maybe alcohol drinks are kind of forbidden, but on this day police doesn't say anything, so a lot of people bring like cans of beer, of cider, of even champagne, wine, whatever they like to, and are spending the entire night up until 1, 2 at night on the beach itself. They're swimming, they're just relaxing, chilling, enjoying the nice music, and celebrating the official beginning of summer. And it's also when all children have finished school already, so it's like officially holiday season. Let us know if you celebrate St. John's Day, if it's somewhat different back in your country than it is here. Here it's all about the music, it's all about the family, it's all about the beach, all about the celebration as it is. I know back in my country, we do celebrate this day as well. In Lithuania, it's called Jonines. And on that day, we did celebrate with huge bonfires. People were even jumping above them. There's a lot of typical traditional food out there. There's a lot of like natural herbs, and people go into the forest to search for a specific flower. And if you find it, you're supposed to have an giant amount of good luck on that year. So let us know if you celebrate it or not. Here in Spain, we are looking forward to the St. John's Night. The next news that I wanted to share with you all comes from Benidorm. Police has alerted a lot of Benidorm hotels, hostels, and apart hotels that If they will continue doing this, what I'm about to say you, they will face fines up until 30,000 euros each one of them. All this story has started weeks ago when there was a big increase of tourists arriving to Benidorm, especially British tourists and in general international tourists. What happened is that every single day at night, when all the entries are already like arrived and checked in into the hotel's system, what the hotel does, and I'm telling this to you as a former hotel industry worker during more than 7-8 years in a row here in Benidorm and surrounding area. What we do is we send a specific file, we generate a report from the hotel's booking system where we have all the names, email addresses, like all the useful information about the people who are staying at a hotel. So all this information usually is taken from the passport or from the ID document, etc. So what we do is we generate it and we send it via online towards the National Police website. Why it's being done? A lot of people might say, well, I don't want my data to be shared with the police. It's all being done due to the law that has been the security has been increased even more with this law starting from February this year. And this is the Civil Protection Law, which says that hotels and all types of places where people are coming as tourists and are staying overnight, they need to register who this person is, what are his passport details, because police later on checks if this person is suspected of something, if it's a person that might be in search and captioned from Interpol or any other international police units, if it's being searched back in its country, back in their country, which has been the case a lot of times here, trust me. And all this needs to be sent by law. The thing is that some places, like one of the hostels, not going to say the name, one of the hostels right by the Levant beach, that's the only thing I can say for now, because there's still an open investigation. One of these hostels has been avoiding to send the data of a lot of people that were staying out there. And last was a group of 10 people, and all of them have police records. All of them were searched for some things that they did back in their country. And police obviously comes to the hotel if they have missing records. That's what's happening. That's when people say in a hotel, for example, I don't want to give my details, I don't want to share this and that. So what happens is that at night or early morning, like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, the police patrol comes to the hotel and asks directly for passport details of that specific person who did not share his details fully with the hotel. If a reception doesn't have these details, what they do is that they go directly to the room and they ask for passport details themselves to check if all the information is valid and if that person is being searched everywhere for something that they did, might be in the past. So this is how it actually works. And this hostel has been asked to provide the details. They did not do so, which is why right now they have a fine of 30,000 euros. And these like small regulation changes has been in place starting from February. So right now it's even more strict with the passenger and guests and clients details. What's happening is that a lot of the workers either they don't know it or they forget, because the work at the reception of the hotel is really stressful a lot of the times. And sometimes you just don't want to conflict with the guest and you just say, okay, just give me your home address afterwards, or I'm just going to copy and paste the same one because it's the whole entire family coming, and you just forget or you just mistype the name of the city or whatever it is, you mistype the letter or the number in the passport, and sometimes it brings a lot of trouble afterwards. So it's not as easy as it sounds, but police right now will be controlling a lot of Benidorm hotels way more in a strict term, and they're saying that the fines will be flying like this if they will not put their reception system under control and will not send the data as they are potentially supposed to do by law. The Hotels Association, however, does say that it's not something common. It doesn't happen in all the hotels, and that's absolutely true. The hotels are doing an amazing job. They're full right now of full capacity. So obviously sometimes, we're all people. Sometimes we do make mistakes, and it's not common in a lot of the hotels. There's just a tiny bit of them who tend to safe. All the data that they should be doing from the guests that are arriving to stay at their accommodation. This is what's happening right now in Benidorm town. And the last news that is also considered about the hotels is that hotels in Benidorm are shifting its strategy back again. No wonder Benidom's been changing so much. There are new streets, there are new establishments, there are new bars, new a lot of different things out here. Benidorm never ever stops. You know it already by now, probably, if you watch our channel and if you are coming here not for 1 year but for a longer period of time. You've seen how Benidorm has changed. So right now, hotels of Benidorm are opening their restaurants towards the street even more to diversify the offers. What's been happening is that obviously years ago, Benidorm hotels were mostly focusing on the internal guests of the hotel. So a lot of the times, whenever you wanted, for example, to go to a spa or a swimming pool or just to have like a day pass, of a kind, in some kind of a hotel without the need of staying there, you couldn't do so. The rooftop terraces were also closed because there were only a couple of them here in town. They were also closed and only for hotels guests. But right now, slowly but surely, hotels are starting to learn that there is a huge market out there for the tourists who are staying, for example, at a different place or at the place of their own rented apartment, but potentially would want to use their installations in their common areas for a day or two in a row. And they're willing to pay for it. So all the hotels have been changing. One of the most popular things is the experience of 1 day or so called the day pass that are extremely popular right now. First ones who started to offer it here in the region were Magic Costa Blanca hotels. And right now, a lot of different hotels in Benidorm already have this type of offer. Obviously, if the hotel is fully packed, if there's a lot of people, a lot of guests, they limit the amount of day passes because they don't want to overbook and overcrowd the common areas. But they are still offering this type of option a lot of the time, especially from the first time in the morning. In the evening time, it's when it's the busiest. So a lot of the times you'll just be informed that it's not available right now, but you can come earlier in the morning and then you are able to enjoy it. All the details are being taken care of way more than they used to be. A lot of hotels have their own branded restaurants right now that they open to the exterior guests and also offer selected menus with the best type of meals, typical Spanish meals, international cuisine. They take care of all the design inside. There's a lot of unique decoration, lights, the best wine of the region, best fruits, vegetables, everything here regional. And it actually, you can tell it by the atmosphere that has been created in these types of establishments. Also, the rooftop terraces, which is the new fashion of Benidorm. Rooftop terraces have been popular in Madrid, Barcelona, like bigger cities, but obviously they don't have the views that we have right here directly to the Levante beach, to the city center, to the Poniente beach, the old town. We have amazing, gorgeous views from the rooftop terraces and to the national parks as well, to the mountains. So slowly but surely, these terraces have opened up to public, and it's been an absolute best decisions these hotels could ever make. And rooftop terraces are growing non-stop. The last ones to incorporate to the list of rooftop terraces, the best ones to visit in Benidorm, is La Terrace, which is in the Hotel Port Benidorm, situated in Rincon de Lodge. By the way, even more I can tell, we have filmed for you guys the Hotel Port Benidorm's official tour. Just a day ago, we did it finally. I've been trying to film it for more than a year and we've managed to do it at least. And we've showed you some more captions of the La Terrace, of the rooftop terrace, of the meals and cocktails they offer there. We've even tried a couple of them. And this video will be live here shortly on the channel. So if you want to stay tuned, make sure you activate the notifications and subscribe to the channel so that YouTube will let you know when the video will be out. Because as you know, we show you a lot of official hotel tours here. We give you a lot of useful information for your future holidays in Benidorm Town and Costa Blanca in general. Imagine how successful this alternative these day passes. You know, the option to get inside the hotel's common areas, paying obviously, but without the necessity to stay there actually in a room, how popular it got that a lot of the campsites are following the same plan and started to open day passes and the option to enjoy their facilities even though you're staying somewhere else. Let us know if you will be interested in this type of holidays. Stay in some kind of an apartment, maybe in some cheaper hotel or hostel, and being able to enjoy any hotels facilities that you want here in Benidorm Town. Wouldn't that be great? Let us know your answer in the comments. And now let's talk about the weather. What is waiting for all those of you who will be coming to Benidorm, Spain, Costa Blanca on holidays during this upcoming week? Because oh, the weather is gonna be gorgeous. The weather today is absolutely stunning. From first thing in the morning, we've already had around 25 degrees, and right now it's already 28 to 29. And it's not even 10 in the morning, which is absolutely insane. Today is sunny. There's barely any kind of clouds at all here in Benidorm. However, tomorrow it's when we might have a little bit of rain. The rainy clouds will be coming out here and it might pour quite strong during daytime, but then starting from Wednesday the sun will be back and it's not going to be raining. There's not even going to be any single cloud in the area, so don't worry, you will be able to enjoy your holiday the fullest. Today it's going to be around 29 to 30 degrees and the rest of the days more or less the same. Starting from Friday though, we will surpass the 30 degrees. So it will have around 31 to 32 degrees out here. To be able to enjoy your holidays the fullest without any kind of issues, make sure you bring solar sunscreen cream. 50 plus is the one recommended already right now, at least 30, but if it's 50 plus, it's the best. Bring your sun hats and bring a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. Juices and alcohol doesn't count, okay? But for the rest, bring some water bottles with you and stay in the shade as much as you can because the sun is already quite aggressive here in Spain because summer is about to begin. Thank you for accompanying us today on this latest news update from Benidorm Town. I wish you an amazing day and we'll see each other in a new video tomorrow. Bye, dears.